10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, and welcome to Dax Chats. In this episode, we're getting to speak to the wonderful Darlinghurst that unfortunately are still in lockdown in Melbourne. So we've managed to get them all from their individual locations. They're all on the screen with us right now. So today, Dax Chats to Darlinghurst, and here they are.
Hey, Dax.
Hey, guys. So it's been a really, look, I'd tell you, it's been a great year for you guys musically, you know, with the singles you're bringing out and you know, you've come out swinging, you know, you came out with Sorry Won't Get You Back, and that was just a brilliant song. You backed it up with So Long, another brilliant song. Then you've got Picture Frame, which is another great song. And now you've got Got to Go Rodeo, which is the second highest played song on Australian radio. So you've got to be happy with how all of that's happened. But the only problem is you've been locked down because of this COVID situation and haven't been able to get out and perform and haven't been able to get out and see each other.
Yeah, exactly. So it's been pretty amazing. And obviously with Gotta Go Rodeo, it's a bit of a party song, and we're really excited about where we're sitting at the moment. The only I won't say disadvantage, but the only part that's a little disappointing is not being able to sit down with the rest of the crew and actually have a bit of a cheers or go and eat some Mexican, because we love Mexican.
So where did all the inspiration come from for, let's start with the first song. Sorry Won't Get You Back was, you know, the big moment for you guys. You broke out into a market that, you know, we saw a bit of flash stuff from social media that was coming, and this band, Darlinghurst band, was coming, and we sort of had no idea what was going on. And then you came out with the song Sorry Won't Get You Back, and you just blew everybody's mind.
Well, this is the funny part about us all being here.
We don't know who to do.
Paige. No, either Jace or Paige, take it. Go for it.
Go, Jace.
Oh, well, Sorry Won't Get You Back. So, well, I say it all the time because it's very self-explanatory. Sorry, sometimes just doesn't get you back in certain situations. And that's where the inspiration for that song came from. I really don't know how to.
Short and sweet.
Elaborate on that much more, but I'm sure it's something that everyone in some point in their life experiences in some way of, or form.
Well, let's go back. Okay, let's get Matt. How about we do this? Matt, can you explain how the band came together first and foremost?
Yeah, so we actually met through a mutual producer by the name of Pete Dacey, who's also one of our managers. The girls, they'd been doing cover stuff and writing music together for about 10 years. And then they were like, okay, why don't we record some of it? So then they went into the studio. And Jace at the time was working with Pete, co-producing. So then they started writing together, and I think you guys gelled pretty well. And then they're looking for another guitarist and singer, and that's when Pete called me. And I've known Pete since I was about 16 when I did work experience with him. So we all met.
Wow, cool. So that's how the band came together. And so how did the writing process for, let's say, the first song, Sorry Won't Get You Back, what was the writing process for that? Who did that, and how did that come about?
The songwriting sessions, it's very much a together process. There's some songs obviously that some might bring in a little more than, like for example, Sorry Won't Get You Back was, but but the whole creative process for Darlinghurst is we all finish at the finish line together with it, and we love the process. We love hashing out ideas when we're not, it's either when we're not performing, we're writing. If we're not writing, we're performing, sort of thing, So we love doing it and just shooting back ideas all the time, really, which it's all we've been doing really the last 4 months.
Performing.
It has been a tough slog for you guys. Now, the new song "Gotta Go Rodeo" is about a place that Pagan and Cassie visit regularly. Is that right? Pagan, you can take that one.
Well, not regularly, like not too regularly. It's a place of like mutual friends that we have in Moama where Cassie lives. And this couple have the most amazing parties. Which we have frequented a few times. And as you're arriving at the place, it says, leave your inhibitions at the gate. So, of course, when someone tells me something like that, I have to. But, yeah, it's just about sort of, in general, it's about just forgetting all of everything that's getting you down and all the really hardships and just letting loose and just being yourself and having a good time.
Absolutely. Now, I guess, you know, so long, sorry won't get you back. They're all upbeat songs. Picture Frame's still an upbeat song, even though, you know, they've got, you know, like Sorry Won't Get You Back has a sad momentum to it. It's still an upbeat song. So are you a party band? Are you going to do some serious stuff? Are you going to go laid back? What's next to come for you guys?
Yeah, we're working on an opera metal album. We've got a couple of touches on things that are a bit more on the serious side of, you know, stuff. No, we just sort of write what we feel. I guess the main thing for us is that we write stuff that we're proud of and that's honest to us and authentic to us. And I think it's just we're fortunate enough that the stuff that we've released so far it has resonated in the way that it has. You know, so the most important thing for us is just writing honest stuff. Yeah, there's some, I guess, party songs and some more serious stuff, but we'll just cover whatever we feel. You know, I think, you know, we all feel the same way like that we, just cover what we feel, really. Gotta Go Radio was the last one. That feel.
So when was the last time you actually were all in a room together?
May. April, May.
It was after the first lockdown. So
we had a few weeks.
We just kind of got together and did a few things or finished a bit of recording off actually. And then we went into lockdown again and here we are.
Still there.
So I guess the last thing you pretty much did before the second lockdown was the acoustic video for Gotta Go Radio.
Yeah, that was I think one of the last times we were together, which was
it could have been the last day and then all of a sudden we had to go retreat.
We played a few gigs just because I think how many people were allowed? 10 people or something in the venue.
Oh, that's right, the house parties. Yep.
I remember on our way to our gig at the Oak Tree Tavern at the Basin, we were on the way there, and then we had the announcement that everything was getting closed down the day after. So we're like, right, let's make the most of this.
Wow, that would have been a great gig to see.
It was good.
It was fun.
So during this thing, I've also seen you guys do some Facebook Live things with Cassie. You're making drinks for us on
yes.
Facebook Live. Remember that?
Yes, I do remember that. I do.
That was a funny old episode.
That was a good night. It was a good night. I'm glad that it was only for 40 minutes because afterwards, when the cameras were no longer on, it got messy, really messy.
Oh, and you've
I was finishing them all up in the end.
Oh, so this was for the Country Rocks takeover. You guys were all part of a week of taking over Country Rocks, right? Yep. So I didn't get to see them all. I know that Jason was like a bit of a question and answer session. I did see that one, but I didn't see what Pagan did. What did you do for Country Rocks, Pagan?
I did a Mother's Day special, as I am the only mother in the group, and just sort of talked about life in lockdown with a 6-year-old, which I'm very glad that school's going back next week.
Very true. Very true.
It was kind of strange doing them though, because it was like we're usually in the same room bouncing ideas off each other and stuff, and it was like, okay, it's all on you. You got to do something.
Pressure's on.
It's been a while.
That's where doing the alcohol one was good.
That was entertaining to say the least. I like that one. And Matt, what was your part of the Country Rocks takeover?
I was like Jace, did a bit of a Q&A. So we just had a few people on there, had a few of my mates just trolling me, but we got through it. No, it was good.
That was just us.
Yeah. So I guess it's a hard question to answer still. I mean, I know that you're coming out of your lockdown now, which is good. I hear that businesses are opening up, and Claire at Neon Horse, which you guys know about, you were going to perform there at the opening, and that didn't happen, so you did the virtual thing for her, thank goodness. She's opening up on the 10th. Yay!
Awesome.
Yeah. How soon will it be before you guys think you can be back out entertaining crowds?
Well, we're still in lockdown, so we're hopefully get some good news in a few weeks. But Cassie's in New South Wales as well, so we've got to wait till the borders open. For that to happen, and then just see. I think the first thing we want to do is record, and then we'll just take it from there, I guess.
Well, Cassie, you're so far away from the rest of the band. What are you doing in New South Wales?
Well, I'm not that far. It's only 2.5 hours. It's not that bad. I'm on a border town, so I literally every day when I'm going to work, whilst not playing, I'm working. I have to show a permit to get across the bridge to police, and it's insane. So,
Wow.
just my husband lives here. He was born and bred in Moama, Echuca Moama, and this is where he resides. And never thought there'd be a pandemic, and have wheels can travel. So just thought, oh well, it won't matter. We'll just, and we spend a lot of time. I spend a lot of time down at Pagans or Jason's or with Matt and stuff, and I'll just stay there, and vice versa. They come up here, but obviously with the pandemic, it's kind of caused a bit of a split or a division, because I'm like the Mexican or the other way around, and they're the Mexicans and I'm the whatever.
Yes, that's right. They're down south. They're the Mexicans. Remember?
Okay, yeah. They're all right.
We'll enjoy the food.
So it is what it is. We can't do much about it.
Yeah. Well, I look forward to what's to come for you guys. I'm hoping that come Friday you're going to have that little position change with Hayley Jensen that says that Gotta Go Rodeo is going to be number 1. That'd be nice.
Oh, that would be ridiculous.
Did you ever expect that type of stuff would happen? For independent artists, did you ever think that would be the success you would get?
Not really.
You go, Cass.
Go.
Matt,
Matt.
Yeah, not really. I remember when we released Sorry Won't Get You Back, we kind of didn't there were all these different charts, and we were like, I don't know which one we should be looking at. Remember, and then one of our managers, Keith, was like, it's number 1 on the main chart. I was like, what? Wasn't expecting that. But it's been great.
Yeah,
it was like, is this a mistake?
I remember really clearly sitting with the team prior to us actually releasing it, and them saying, we'd be happy for you to get into the top 20. So, we weren't really, our goal was just to get out there and get our music out there and start building, a bit of a fan base. But the fact that we actually went to number 1 just blew our minds, I think. So, and then it was nerve-wracking because, to then do the next single, we were like, oh God,
which one do you
there's
release?
A lot of
What's
pressure.
next? Can we do it better?
Yeah. So just nerve-wracking. But, I think what's been really cool is we've got such a great team behind us, and they've been really you know, good at sort of pulling us back and saying, look, you know, let's just focus on the music, do the best we can. We won't release anything unless everyone's happy with it. And whatever happens, chart or, you know, getting on the charts or not, we'll just be proud of what we release. So I think that's kind of been our goal. And as much as it's been fantastic to see those songs climbing the charts, it's easy to get too carried away with that. So we just kind of put our heads down and keep focusing on what's next, you know. So it's just been really odd.
So
very happy though.
so iTunes charts for one will be telling you, you know, how many people are purchasing or streaming your stuff on Apple Music. So if you get to number one on that, you obviously got a lot of followers. The Music Network chart, which you're currently sitting at number 2, is the second highest Australian band played in Australia. That is the national radio airplay chart. So that's brilliant. Then of course you've got the ARIA chart, the Australian Record Industry. You know, that's a huge chart. The rest of them are not worried. You know, don't worry about the Country Thunder chart. I mean, you know, that's
no, but I
don't think we've made that one.
Watch it for the opera metal chart, because that's next. Yeah.
That's the next one. That's right. So I guess, did you always know that you were going to slip into this country rock genre?
It was a very natural, I guess, hybrid, the whole thing. The first, you know, getting together and writing songs for the first time, we don't want to follow what's trendy at the moment, or what, you know, where everyone's sort of going to. You know, all of us are sort of, you know, we've got it embedded in a bit of, you know, country, folk music, pop music, rock sort of stuff, you know. So I think it's just a natural thing that's happened. We haven't really questioned it, and it's turned out the way that it has, you know. So yeah, that's the answer.
This is great. I love it. Anybody else want to say anything about that one?
I just think we come from so many different musical backgrounds that when we wrote together, it could have been an absolute disaster, and we're just lucky that what came out was what came out, and that it sort of slid into the country genre. And well, Cassie and I have been doing country covers for a while because we just love the storytelling and the harmony base. So to be able to write and sing the stuff that means a lot to us, I think wherever we sat, that's what we wanted to do.
Fantastic. Cassie, well, obviously Pagan just answered it for you. Looking forward to 2021, guys. I mean, we can't really look forward to anything sooner than that, but looking forward to 2021. Forget Tamworth. Tamworth's out of the question. But what do you think will be happening for Darlinghurst in 2021? I would say, Matt, take it away.
Well, yeah, we were like practicing and stuff, getting ready for Tamworth, but now that's been cancelled. We're just gearing up for a lot of festivals that have been postponed from this year to next year. So getting ready for that. Hopefully release a few singles and possibly an album next year, but we'll have to wait and see. Just keep writing, really. We're all pretty keen to get back in the studio and record more music. So,
well, I tell you what, I for one am pretty keen to hear more music from you guys, because everything you've brought out so far has been phenomenal, and I've been waiting to do this for forever.
Thank you.
You got a fan. Even though I'm in China, you got a fan. All right.
Awesome.
No, that's having us on.
No problem.
Yeah.
Love it.
Thank you very much for joining us from your locations, wherever you may be, New South Wales, Victoria. I'm glad I was able to get you all together, because I would not have done it any other way.
Awesome.
Thank
We're
you
happy.
so much.
Yep. Thank you so much, Dax.
No worries. Ladies and gentlemen, this around me is Darlinghurst, and their brand new single is called Gotta Go Rodeo. You can stream it on all your major digital platforms, Spotify, Apple Music. You can download it from iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, or you can go to that place right there, countrythunder.com.au, and you can request their songs, all 4 of them, straight from the player on the website. And what's more, you can vote for them in the Country Thunder 20. The form is at the top of the page. Until next time, that is Darlinghurst. This has been Dax Chats, and I'm DJ Dax, and we're proudly supported by Neon Horse in Stanhope, Victoria. Bye for now. Say bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.